In the world of military history, few stories are as surprising and dramatic as that of the rifle everyone mocked until it saved an army. At first glance, this weapon seemed flawed, unreliable, and even laughable to the soldiers who were expected to carry it into battle. Yet hidden beneath the doubts was an innovation that would eventually change the course of war. At the time of its introduction, most armies around the world still trusted proven bolt-action rifles, weapons that were rugged, simple, and accurate at long range. So, when this new rifle appeared, with its unusual design and semi-automatic firing system, many veterans scoffed, commanders questioned its durability, troops complained about its weight and odd mechanics, and skeptics insisted it would fail under the harsh conditions of real combat. Early tests did little to silence critics. Jams misfire and reports of fragile parts reinforced the belief that this rifle was nothing more than an expensive experiment. Soldiers preferred the reliability of older rifles they had trained with, and rumors spread that this so-called innovation would collapse when battle truly tested it. But history's full of weapons underestimated in their time, and this rifle would soon prove that ridicule can quickly turn to respect. When war erupted on a massive scale, armies faced not only the challenge of numbers but also the urgent need for firepower, speed, and adaptability. Suddenly, the advantages of a semi-automatic system once dismissed as unnecessary became vital. Where bolt-action rifles limited a soldier to carefully timed shots, this new rifle allowed a stream of fire that could suppress enemy advances, break charges, and dominate in close encounters. At first, small units equipped with the rifle showed surprising results. In battle after battle, soldiers carrying it found they could hold positions longer, fire back faster, and survive odds that would have overwhelmed them with older weapons. The tide of opinion slowly began to turn. Reports came in of entire squads fending off larger enemy forces. Their success credited not only to courage but to the rifle's rapid, reliable performance. Engineers improved the design, fixing weak points and refining production, until the rifle once called reliability became a standard issue. What had once been mocked now symbolized a new era of warfare. Enemies, upon facing its devastating rate of fire, admitted grudging respect, and captured rifles were often studied and even used in the field by those who had ridiculed them. Military historians later pointed out that the introduction of this rifle gave one army a decisive edge, enabling strategies that would have failed with slower, outdated weapons. Beyond the battlefield, it also changed how army thought about soldier effectiveness, proving that one well-armed infantryman could alter the balance of combat far more than numbers alone. The rifle became a blueprint for modern infantry weapons, inspiring designs that carried forward its core ideas into the future. What makes this story so powerful is not just the weapon itself, but the reminder that innovation is often doubted before it is celebrated, and that sometimes the tools mocked in peace can become the saviors in war. By the time the war ended, the rifle that had once been laughed at stood as a legend, carried with pride by veterans who swore it had saved their lives and their comrades. Today, when historians and collectors speak of it, they do so with respect, recalling how a single weaponry defined the battlefield and turned skeptics into believers. And so, the tale of the rifle everyone mocked until it saved an army remains not only a story of military engineering but also a lesson in resilience, innovation, and the unexpected paths through which history is shaped. If you've enjoyed uncovering this hidden chapter of warfare, make sure to subscribe for more untold stories of weapons battles.